short video, guys. I'm going to tell all the non-believers where I get my calcium. But that opening there reminds me, just a few hours ago, under Harley's new video, I told him to go free his soul. He was responding to a question. That's a pretty good question a lot of people, including me, have been asking and wondered why he doesn't take a break. He has never gone away for even a few days, like most people do. That's got to be rare. And I think that can get to a person to just never have a break. I take a break every day. Well, he seems to work just all the time. Like drive a person crazy. So, but he says that he loves doing it. Anyway, on to the calcium. It's interesting that in the vegetarian circles, vegan circles, calcium is an issue. Where do you get your calcium if you don't get it from milk? And if you know the issue, you realize how strange it is. The only reason it is an issue in people's minds is because milk happens to be very high in calcium, a lot higher than you need. But people have been conditioned to think that you need the amount of calcium that's in milk, and milk being so mainstream gets people thinking that way. But it's not scientific. Milk is an unnatural food for someone who's older than 3 years old. We don't need it, but we drink it because we're an unnatural society. And since milk is so high in calcium, it's always correlated with calcium. The two become synonymous. And so, when people hear that there's some person, some vegan, whatever, that's not drinking milk, there's this concern. Well, what about calcium? Because, we know milk, calcium, milk. If you don't drink milk, where do you get your calcium? So that's how all that stuff got started. And you realize how wrong this all is if you do some studying. And you realize, well, calcium is a mineral. Minerals come from the ground. And therefore, all the calcium that is found in animal products originated from plants. So there's a lot of plant foods that are high in calcium, but not as high as in milk, because milk tends to concentrate the calcium, because that's for a growing baby. See, we don't need that much. If you eat a junk food diet, you're going to be low on calcium. You got to eat your fruits and vegetables. That's where the calcium is. Melons, especially cantaloupe, green leafy vegetables. Most fruits and vegetables have a fair amount of calcium. If you get a variety, you'll be getting enough calcium. And of course, the other issue is that there's some things that deplete calcium from your body. That's where the other big concern is. You don't want to eat a junk food diet. You also don't want to eat a high protein diet. If you do these things, you will be fine. I'm thinking of making this a series. The Where Do I Get My series. Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff to cover. And it makes for a good short video. Thumbs up if you want more of these kind of videos. Speaking of more videos, I have found that the only way I can get to the videos that I have in my binder of videos that I want to make is to just make more videos. Because you know how things come up and you want to do a video on it. When I used to do like 3 videos a week, those are the 3 things that came up that week. And I still haven't tapped into my binder of ideas. So this is one of those videos. I always planned to make videos like this, where I just talk about nutrients. Who does that anymore? So subscribe if you already haven't. I'm heading to 2,000. But man, it's going kind of slow. There is that subscriber purge going on. So who knows when I'm going to get to 2,000. And a lot of people have been asking for basic health videos. And I fully support that. So you asked for it, you got it. Now, let's go share this video out there on the internet. And by we, I mean we. You and I. Only together can we make a difference. I was just telling this to the Vegan Mojo. Yeah, he got back to me. Yeah, we talked back and forth a couple of times. Yeah, that's interesting. I can no longer do that with the big popular people. And he's got the same kind of attitude I have, that together we need to evolve and move past all this. The way to do that is together and to share the content. Let's see how good this video can do. Let's see if it can compete with all the gossip and all the talking about each other and attacking each other. Got to do both. But ultimately, it's to get the health videos to be seen. So let's see what we can do.